So mildly ridiculous, but absolutely and entirely true. Oh, upsetting. Okay. I messed up about twice while writing this, so that's why that looks mildly ridiculous, but you're now in video 3 of our online review for our upcoming test, part 2 of New Nation. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is we're going to start with the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was a great time in American history. It was a time of innovation. Things are happening. Things are changing. In fact, with all these things happening and changing, it really ends up changing the way America works. It makes us so that we are more independent. We can, all of a sudden, we don't need to send our supplies. We don't need to send raw materials to England. We can make our own materials. It gives us kind of more responsibility in that, and we become much more of an independent nation. Industrial Revolution allows us to become more independent. Because we can now create our own goods or manufacturers. It's a really long sentence, and I feel like it's mildly absurd. So we can now manufacture our own goods. Second thing, we're going to kind of talk about North versus South. The North, the Industrial Revolution was kind of different. In the North, it primarily worked with factories. Factories were a big deal. More specifically, mills or textile mills. Now, a textile was one of your vocabulary words, and textile means, right here, the word textile. Textile means woven cloth. Textile is a woven piece of cloth. It's a woven piece of cloth, and a mill is where they would make these cloths. So they had these huge looms that people would work on. I'm going to try to find a video to post online for you guys about the textile mills. Next, the North was also a place where, because of all these factories, there's tons of people wanting to move to the big city to make money. Problem is, there's not enough jobs. Because there's not going to be enough jobs for everyone, a lot of people are going to starve, and they're going to go hungry or die in the horrible working conditions and leave their family to fend for themselves. There's going to be a lot of issues with child labor laws. Child labor laws are just, children are just exploited. They can work 12-hour days, which is ridiculous. So factories, child labor laws, horrible child labor. I'm just going to say child labor because laws don't come into play till later. Horrible working conditions. Horrible, horrible, horrible working conditions. Sorry guys, this is kind of awkward. I'm trying to look. Okay. Next important thing is as far as the South goes. As far as the South is concerned, oh, this is weird. Okay. South. The South greatly benefited from Eli Whitney's cotton gin. His cotton gin will become even more significant once the mechanical reaper is invented. But the cotton gin makes it so that one slave can now do the work of 50, which means you have more slaves that are able to work out. I say work out, it makes them sound like they're jogging or something like that. More slaves are able to work in the fields. So slavery, I don't even know what that is. Slavery increases. Slavery increases. because everybody wants to grow more cotton, because you can now, with the cotton gin, you can clean it a lot quicker, which means you can turn over a faster profit, which just in general, it makes slavery go up because everyone wants to get in on this hot new cotton gin deal. Okay, that is all for this video. The next video will be about westward expansion.